Hey guys, welcome back to Owlets Tarot. Sorry if the lighting sucks. I think I'm getting new lighting for Christmas, so hopefully soon. This video is being filmed just before Christmas. And it is for my dear Capricorns. Welcome to Capricorn season. I hope that you all have an excellent birthday this year, and that you're on track to achieving your dreams. And if your dreams aren't at the forefront, then start devising yourself a practical plan and fix your focus. Pull your dreams back to the forefront, because you're worth it. Alright, 2 cards. Both are right side up. First card out, we have Poised. And the second card, we have To the Sea. Some of you could be traveling in the very near future. I feel like for a lot of you, Capricorn, there's really been an energy that you've been able to tap into that's been very grounding for you. I just get a feeling of being at home in my own skin, not euphoria, but just a comfort and a knowing, a belief that things are working out the way that they're meant to for you. So you're keeping yourself put together, poised, and ready to pounce at the next opportunity that comes your way, that's going to bring you one step closer to the dreams that you want to achieve. Like I said, even if these dreams aren't at the forefront right now, just do one thing today that brings you one step closer. Even if that one thing is just, you know, sitting down and writing some shit out. Alright, we're going to cut the deck. Let's get one more shuffle. I'm using the Hush Tarot. The Hush Tarot and the Woodland Tarot. Woodland. There's no such thing. Wildwood Tarot. Are very earth decks to me for some reason. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the High Priestess. And this is, if you can make out the black crow in her ear. So her decisions are based on her wisdom, her decisions are based on weighing the options, not letting emotion get in the way. She has all the answers. She doesn't give them up freely, right? All right, your first card out is Queen of Wands, followed by the Four of Pens and the Hierophant. Hierophant. People have pointed out that I say it 2 different ways. From my count, I actually say it 3 different ways, but okay, and then we also have the Four of Cups, the Hermit, and the Page of Pentacles. With an overall feel, this fucking thing is so squeaky, of the Three of Pence in reverse. Okay. So, let's get into this. I feel compelled to pull you an archetype card. But your first card out, the Queen of Cups. Before I get into that, the archetype card that I pulled out is the Self. Awakening. Logic. Composure. Feeling at home in your own skin. Feeling at home in yourself. Recognizing the pearl of wisdom that's there waiting to be grasped, waiting to be obtained. And the way to obtain it is by turning toward your shadow side, facing it, feeling it, healing it. It's a time of observation. It's a time of reflection. Like I said, keep your dreams at the forefront. And if you do one thing today, to step forward or to row closer toward your dreams. Think on it. Observe. Think. You've got calm. You've got time. Sit down with pen and paper and allow the dreams that perhaps you had a long time ago and forgot about. Let them come up to the surface. Because, my dear Capricorn, the first card out being the Queen of Cups says to me that you're in a very emotionally balanced place. Very still, very at home in yourself. Integrating yourself more with nature. I feel like a lot of you are adding more nature to your daily routines. Whether that's taking walks, just being able to get outside your house, get some sun, or like here in New York, freeze your ass off. But there's beauty all around, and it truly feels like you've fully surrendered to, embodied, and balanced out your masculine and feminine. And I just noticed for the first time in this card, there's a sun and a moon, masculine and feminine. It's not like you've found the key to happiness, right? But you have found the key to unlocking yourself from your misery, or your worries, or your shame, or your inability to look at something, perhaps something stemming from some form of trauma for some of you, or for one of you. Your second card out, the Four of Pence. It's a card that sometimes can talk about holding on to things too tightly. But in this reading, it's a reminder to not be frivolous, especially with the holidays. You know, a lot of us tend to overspend, and I think especially because this holiday is one where a lot of families are not able to get together in the way that, you know, they get together most holidays. So just make sure that you're not overcompensating by buying too many gifts, putting yourself into a financial pickle. Third card out being the Hierophant. I get that same sort of vibe that I get from this card. You know, the key, the birds. I don't know whether they're sparrows or what. The artist of this deck, his name is I want to say Jonathan Hush. Jeremy Hush. And he lists in the book all the different types of birds. A lot of them look the same to me, but I'm not an avid bird watcher, so. But it's you finding that missing piece. It's you finding perhaps some form of like a soul tribe, finding connection with people online, like-minded individuals, or for some of you, this is you finally making a connection with a family member, or a friend, or a partner that you had been at odds with. And it's because you've decided to be the bigger person and choose your battles and lay your weapons down and try to see things from their perspective, even if you know that you're right about this particular something. You're remaining very poised. I'm proud of you, Capricorn. That allows you to observe, watch where you're going, remember where you came from, and continue to manifest. Then we have the Four of Cups. So it's almost as though after laying your weapons down, after finding this missing piece, finding out how to make things easier on yourself next time around. I'm almost getting a Ten of Wands feel from this card. Like, okay, I've finished the puzzle. It was hard as hell, and I don't know if I want to do it again. But that's just because you're more drained emotionally than you were when you started. But the rebalancing begins by you turning inward, taking that lantern and going into the cave, embracing the solitude, embracing the solitary lifestyle for a bit. Even if you're in a home filled with others, you're up here doing a lot of learning, doing a lot of piecing things together. Coming out of this hermit mode prepared, coming out with wisdom in tow, coming out with very clear intentions about how to move forward and how to obtain your dreams, how to obtain the abundance that's yours for the taking, if you put in the effort. And there's a lot of work to be done on yourself in order to reach this Page of Pence. This idea of seeing both sides of things, this idea of remaining very practical, staying open to messages, staying open to downloads, staying open to help and collaboration from others, recognizing that sometimes, even though two heads are more liable to butt, there is strength in joining together with another like-minded individual that wants to help you better yourself on the journey that you're currently on. And I do feel like, since the Three of Pens here is in reverse as an overall crowning feel to the read, that there is there's a strong desire for you to want to do this on your own, and that's understandable. And I'm not saying that it's something that can't be accomplished on your own. Just remember that you don't have to give up the answers. You don't have to give up your power. You don't have to give up any more than you want to give up when working with another. You can still maintain all of yourself, your integrity, your morals, your vision, as long as you keep your vision fixed and hold it steady. Don't allow the idea of collaborating with another to equate having to suddenly follow another's direction or guidance, because this collaborative effort has the ability to be a great partnership where one respects that the ideas came from you originally, and that you have a vision that you want to bring to fruition in 2021. So please remember, Capricorn, to continue to turn toward the shadow side of yourself. Turn toward the shadow side of things in order to reap the benefits of this coming together, this abundance that's yours for the taking, this raw, materialistic energy, this good fortune, this good health. It all starts with the self, and with self-reflection, with self-examination, and sometimes it's extremely uncomfortable to examine, our shadow sides, because, our shadow side is the side of us that we keep private from the world. We all have light and dark within us. We all have an us that we show the world, and we also have an us that we're not always proud of, right? That I've done a lot of work recently, for instance, on my shadow side, really examining why I have a hard time with emotional regulation, recognizing my triggers, and that my responses sometimes to things are way out of proportion. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that for a long time I avoided looking at the sides of myself that I didn't want to see, that I didn't want others to see, that I didn't want to embrace as mine, that I just wanted to reject. And it took me embracing all of me, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, recognizing that all of it is exactly what's made me, me. And all of you is exactly what's made you, you, Capricorn. The good, the bad, and the ugly. We all have it. None of us are, these divine demigods who are only light and purity and selflessness. No, we're human beings, and we have certain traits that are innate. And we also have certain traits that kind of unknowingly become a part of us as we're brought up. And it could be due to upbringing, could be due to environment, could be due to just the way of the world today. All right, Capricorn, do not be afraid to face your shadow side. There is a lot of healing potential there. You're going to discover that you hold more of the answers and more of the power than you thought. After that realization, what might make you feel slightly detached and apathetic, for some of you, I think it's going to be this idea that you believed once you found all the pieces, it was going to be like automatic ascension, and you were just going to be there, you were going to get there, you were going to feel how you finally wanted to feel, how you'd been trying to feel. And once the puzzle came together, you realized that, it's not like suddenly everything is rainbows and unicorns, and no, it's still life. And for others, I feel like finding out that the answers were within you all along has put you in this state of, like, why did I waste so much time? Why didn't I discover this earlier? Regrets. And regrets are just a further waste of time. But what is never a waste of time is going within. Because many tarot readers will say this, the hardest work that you'll ever have to do is the work that you do on yourself. It's a never-ending journey filled with ups and downs. But I hope today's reading provided you some clarity on something. If it resonated, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really, really helps my videos circulate and be seen by more people, so that the message has a better chance of reaching the people that it's intended to reach. So I greatly, greatly appreciate all of you who give me that thumbs up. But I greatly appreciate you all. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me, as always. Capricorn, take good care of yourselves. Again, happy birthday. Take care of those around you. Stay safe. And I love you all. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye, friends.